Hey up and welcome to another video. Sorry I didn't post a video last week, but it's been a bit hectic. My car blew up, so I've had to find another vehicle, but I ended up getting this. It's a Citroen Relay 2004, only got 90,000 miles on it, and it's an empty panel van. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert it into a camper van that can fit 3 bikes inside as well. It's got 3 seats up front, so we can go on loads of trips, and I'm hoping this van will take me up to Scotland, Wales and all around England. But I've got massive plans for it, starting the conversion on it this weekend. Few bits to repair first, but got it for a steal. Got full service history on it and ownership history. It's only had 3 owners. It was bought by BAA Stansted, who owns Stansted Airport originally, and then it worked as a maintenance van for a hospital. And now it's mine. Not come up with a name for it yet, but I just want to tell you about my plans and what's to come on this channel. Hopefully I can document all the conversion process, and then we can go on a lot more adventures. So here's what I'm thinking for the inside. Right, I'm nice and toasty now, all wrapped up. Right, so I've come up with a plan for this camper van to make maximum use of it, and I want to use it for a few purposes. First of all, me and Jasmine want to go on some camping holidays and use it like on weekends. We're both National Trust members and we want to see more places around the country, so it's going to take us longer for drive to them, so we can make a weekend of things like that. And another reason is because it's a good project to have. Loads of people have done this in lockdown, where they've bought a van and converted it and stuff, and even though it's late and lockdown's nearly probably over, I've always wanted to convert a van anyway, since I was a kid, and my mum and dad have converted loads and I've helped them when I was a kid, so I know what I'm doing. Like, I've got loads of ideas for it. So let's get on with this design and I'll tell you what I've included. One of the things that I wanted to do was, my dad's helped me a little bit in buying this van, and he messes around with motorbikes and parts and stuff, and I thought if I could let him borrow the van for his purposes as well, then it'd be like a decent bonus to it all. So I've purposely made it so that you can pretty much still use the back of the van as a panel van if you need to, and I can even fit a motorbike in it, which would be good for him. And then it's got 3 seats at the front like a normal panel van would have. So I'm thinking me, Nick and Kyle could go on rides, which we've not been able to do before any further than like riding out from my house, because we've never been able to get everybody there, including all the bikes. So this design I've come up with fits all 3. It's still going to be a budget build, but it's going to be fairly stylish because me and Jasmine are like picking out some things that we like and coming up with a good design. But let me show you what I've done as far as the actual functional space goes. Right, this is the design. This is the dashboard and the wheel, that's the engine compartment, driver's seat, passenger seat, and then that's the back of the van from there onwards. So it's currently got a single driver's seat and a double passenger seat. That's going to stay in for now. It did have a bulkhead in separating off this lot, but that's been removed. Here is the first kitchen unit that's going to be quite deep, and it's going to have an inbuilt sink with the water containers underneath, and then room for utensils and dishes and stuff. So everything you need to cook with apart from the cooker is in there. The rest of the kitchen is this long cabinet here. This back half is going to be clothes bins, which are accessible from above by lifting the lid, kind of like that. And this edge is going to be accessible from the front. This is where I'll keep the cooker and the bedding as well. And also the sliding door opens up to this point, so that you can cook on here and like be facing out to see the rest of where you are. This is overhead cupboards that are gonna have downlighters underneath and tiling, so that's gonna be quite clean for preparing food under here. Then this is what makes up the bed, so this is the clever bit for filling all 3 uses. These 2 are MDF boxes that are going to be used as storage boxes, and the lid has got the cushion attached to it that the part of the mattress, so these can be lifted out of the van and lifted in whenever you need them. These two are slat wood with the mattress cushions on top, and these just fit in and they rest on little joints that are on the side here. And this bit is all hinged to the side wall, so this is the main portion of the bed. Now when you're sleeping, this is how it's all made up, but when it's daytime, these two cushions come and stand here like this. See, on edge of this one, so that's your couch then. Yeah, sitting there on a couch, like L-shaped lounge. And then if my dad wants to use it and make full use of the van, he can take these boxes out, and then this one's hinged to the wall, he can flip it up and secure it to the wall. So then there's all this space here that's enough for a motorbike. It'd come to about there with the wheel turned, and it's enough for going to tip and doing any other odd jobs. So that's my design. I think it's good, it'll fit all three purposes. It shouldn't cost too much, and I reckon we can do it all over the next 3 or 4 months, which is just in time for summer for going camping and stuff. Going to be loads more rides across the UK, hopefully up to Scotland and across to Wales as well. Going to make loads of use of it, and hopefully on these new rides we're going to be getting some more ride footage, because Nick's now bought the Fuji X-T3, so we're upgrading our camera game as well. So I can't wait to bring you some more ride videos. I know I've been away for a week, but it's just what happens, especially because it's nearly Christmas as well. But it's also my birthday next week. I'm getting some new cycling stuff, so there's going to be a review after a couple of weeks of using the product that I'm not allowed to mention right now. That's all from me. See you next week. The camper van and what I figured out, so I can't do it if you keep looking at me, Jasmine. Get out.
I'm not.
Get out.
I'm not even looking at you.
You are, you're like.
This is lit.